Then I saw in my dream that they went on very amiably together, and had sweet conversation about the things that had happened to each of them on their pilgrimage. Christian, my honored and well-beloved brother, I am glad that I have caught up with you, and that God has made us so like-minded that we can walk as companions in this very pleasant path. Faithful, I had thought, dear friend, to have had your company much sooner, for you started out before me, therefore I was forced to come alone thus far. Christian, how long did you stay in the city of destruction, before you set out on your pilgrimage? Faithful, until I could stay no longer, for right after you left, there was great talk that our city would soon be burned down to the ground with fire from heaven. Christian, what? Did our neighbors really talk so? Faithful, yes, for a while it was the talk of the town. Christian, were you the only one who fled to escape the danger? Faithful, though there was, as I said, great talk about the imminent destruction of our city, yet I do not think they truly believed it. For in the heat of the discussions, I heard some of them deridingly speak of you, and of your desperate journey, for so they called your pilgrimage. But I did believe, and still do, that our city will be destroyed with fire and brimstone from above, and therefore I have made my escape. Christian, did you hear any talk of neighbor Pliable? Faithful, yes, I heard that he followed you until he came to the swamp of Despond, where, as some said, he fell in. Yet he would never admit to having done so, but I am sure he was bedabbled with the mire from the swamp. Christian, and what did the neighbors say about him? Faithful, since his coming back to the city, he has been harshly derided by all sorts of people. Some mock and despise him, and scarcely will any employ him. He is now 7 times worse off than if he had never left the city. Christian, but why should they be so much against him, since they despise the narrow way that he forsook? Faithful, oh! They say, hang him, he is a turncoat. He is not true to his profession of religion. I think that God has even stirred up his enemies to hiss at him, and make him a proverb, because he has forsaken the narrow way. Christian, were you able to talk with him before you left the city of destruction? Faithful, I did meet him once in the streets, but he slunk away on the other side, as one ashamed of what he had done. So I was unable to speak with him. Christian, well, at my first setting out, I had hope for Pliable, but now I fear he will perish in the overthrow of the city. For it has happened to him according to the true proverb, a dog returns to his vomit, and a sow, having been washed, to her wallowing in the mire. Faithful, these are my fears for him too, but who can prevent his downfall?